Alright, guys. Welcome back to another medieval dynasty. Uh, we're back. We gotta talk to Sombor, but before that, I want to check on my homie, see how he's doing. Where is he? He's probably in here. Right. Oh, yeah. What's up,
How
buddy?
can I help you?
Wait, is this the same guy? Why is he wearing something else? We just changed. Nothing lodge, status. No wood, no fire. Mood. Professional hunter. Maybe he changed because of his job, you could say. His job changed him. He don't have food. He's got fire. Um, it's pretty weird, I found. Alright. But I don't think there's anything else we have to do. No, those are new quests, and this is still need tracked quest. So we're fine on that. Alright, I want to go see what Sombor wants. I will cut to when I am at his house, since it's gonna take a little bit. But yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Alright, I made it to Sombor. It took me a while because I built a well. And I just realized my house is like southeast of here. Like, or, yeah, I guess southeast. Between like southeast and east. Uh, but there's a bunch of animals on the way as well, which is really good because I'm gonna need food. Can I sleep in homie's bed? No. Why is he sleeping in the small bed? Anyway, what took you so long? Hello? I heard that you're looking for me. You need to kill it. Whoa, whoa, easy. What are you talking about? The bastard owl, of course. Can you hear it? Sure, it's called wildlife. You practically live in the forest. I was an idiot. What owl? I don't hear anything. I'm gonna go with what owl. Homie's probably crazy. Are you deaf? How could you not hear it? I can't stand it. Try to calm down and describe the problem to me if you want my help. I can't sleep because of that damn bird. It hoots and hoots and hoots. I want it dead. Why can't you deal with it yourself? I don't hunt anymore. You serious? You literally live in a hunter's lodge. I ain't built this place. The hunter died a while ago and I just took it. I like it. At least I did before the bloody owl. Shut up. You don't mind me asking. I do mind you asking. Do you buy your meat now? I don't see you keeping any animal. Listen to me, you little brat. I don't have to explain myself to you. Not now and not ever. But if it will make you shut up, no, I don't buy any meat. Lately, I tend to eat mostly vegetables and grains. That's exactly what my food eats. Damn, you're so annoying. During my life, I did some things. Bad things. Things that I shouldn't have done. Nor by me, nor by anyone. It changed when I met your uncle. Helped me atone. At least in some way. So when our ways parted, I promised to myself no more violence, no more blood in my hands. But if you keep getting on my nerves, I may just revoke my promise. Do you want that? Excuse me, dear sir. I have an owl to hunt. I can't see for shit. Okay, the owl. It did kind of sound like an owl. Now that I pay attention. Hear it? What the fuck? That's a person. It's gotta be one of the scariest things I've ever seen. I swore it was like in the trees, right? But I looked down thinking it was down here somewhere. And there's just a man crouched right there. Oh, my spear's not out. I have to fucking kill this guy. Hey, buddy. Go away, I'm working. What are you doing here? It's none of your business. Oh, I believe it is. You're the damned owl, aren't you? No idea what you're talking about, mate. I'd leave if I were you. Do you even know what you're doing? Yeah. Earning the easiest coin of my life, that's all that matters to me. Well, really, well, I've been just sent to kill this noisy owl. Are you trying to threaten me? Be careful of your next words. Not at all. It's me you should be afraid of. It's me. It's not me you should be afraid of, but my employer. Yeah, and who's that supposed to be? Or, well, I don't know any some. Wait, did you say somewhere? That's right. Listen, man, I don't want any trouble. I was just hired to come in here from time to time and pretend to be an owl. I had no idea I was crossing your boss. I'll leave and never come back. Please just let me be. Let's see who hired him. It was Wolred. He lives in a place called Tudiki. That's all I know, I swear. I believe you. And I hope you won't regret that. Because if you do, you won't. That's the truth. And I'll never come back here again. Alright then. You go now. Hell out of here. There's gonna be some fighting going on, I feel it. Get your ass up. And I took care of your owl. Is it dead? Nobody's gone, it won't be coming back. Hmm? I know that it won't. I know it'll sound mental, but that wasn't really an owl. It was a man hired to pretend to be one. What are you talking about? It's absurd. Believe me, I know. He was supposedly hired by a man named Waldred. Do you know him? That son of a bitch. He really got me. So you do. Of course I know him. Who's one of us? The Undying Fist. Was he really? The owl said he lives in a place called Tudiki. Yeah, it's not far from here. He lives there with his family, selling donkeys. I guess that fits, because he was always an ass. I'd love to meet him. And you will, because you would deliver a parcel to him for me. Let me guess, it's another knuckle sandwich? No problem, what is it? Special surprise, but you need to come back later. I need some time to prepare it. Actually, come back tomorrow. It'll make it grander. Alright, see you tomorrow. Homie did not just have me run. Where's my house? I gotta come back tomorrow. House? Yeah, see, look at that. House. Not even that far. Southeast. Maybe it's a little more like southish, but. Oh! What happened? Traveling merchant, homie. Restrictions. I need 200 coins. I need diplomacy. Oh, make a decision. A traveling merchant is visiting your settlement. He presents to you his wares and tells stories about faraway lands he saw. For a proper price, he can teach you a few tricks of haggling. Well, I'm gonna have to politely decline. You don't need a lesson right now, okay? Am I still gonna be in the woods? Oh, I'm home. Your homie just. Oh, now I go back. Okay, that works. Is there gonna be water in this bucket? No. I need to craft a barrel to. Isn't there a bucket around here somewhere? Sorry, it's gonna be a little off quest from Sambor's quest, but there's a bucket right there. Give me that shit. That's not a bucket. It's a fucking wicker basket. Fishing spear. Oh, this is where the stuff was. I think since I moved here, it, like despawned or something. But there's a down cart right there. I'm trying to zoom in like this is Minecraft. If you guys were checking out my Minecraft series, I can zoom in and out. It's pretty cool. Never really had that in vanilla Minecraft, so it's kind of fun to do. I don't recall where I last seen a bucket. I craft a bucket. Handcrafts. No. Furniture, decorations. Miscellaneous. Containers. A bucket is considered a container, right? Since you can hold things in it. Buildings, production, services, storages, extraction. I have a well already. I just built the well actually, but gotta go back to this room. Okay, I don't know. There's a bucket, and I don't know how to craft a bucket. I might have to buy a bucket, but with everything in this game, it's got a durability. That wicker basket has a durability. I could have sworn there's a bucket around here. See, these things got durabilities. They're probably random, but I think things like containers, like that wicker basket, has a like an already set 100 durability since it's a container. Kind of like my water skin. I think it was already set to like 100 when I got it. Can I farm this again? Oh, I can. I'm not gonna do that right now, but oh, I caught one. Sweet. Let's collect this guy. Let's cook him up while we're here. Actually, that's probably a better thing to do. Where's my fire at? Did the fire break? I don't understand. Maybe I can cook animals in the hut over here. Maybe I can skin them. Can I throw this guy in the rack? Dried meat. Oh, you could dry meat here. Okay. I'm pretty sure there was a. Can I give him? He changes clothes? Does he change clothes every time I see him? Because earlier he was wearing a different set of clothing. Just kind of weird that he changes clothes. I don't know. I would assume since we're all poor, if you're going to work, you wouldn't change clothes unless you're like a blacksmith, right? And then you don't want to call it. You don't want to spill some freaking molten steel or whatever on your freaking person. Okay, that's enough of the rant. I'm gonna cut to Sombor. Alright, we're back with Sombor. I like peeked over to where the guy was, and I thought that rock was him. And it kind of like freaked me out a little bit. I thought I was about to get jumped. But we're back with Eye Patch Man. What is it now? Is the parcel ready? Ah, all nice. Yes. All nice, warm and ready. You say you warm it? No? Did you? Pretty sure that... Here it is. Now go to Tutuki and give it to Warland himself. As you wish. There was wolves around here last time I was here. What is that? Something broken over there? Tripping out on these birds. Tripping out. Let's check the map, see how far that is. God, you're lying. That's messed up. He lives around here. Yeah, like 20 miles away he lives. Okay. I'm gonna cut to that city. If I don't see anything cool or anything happens, then you'll see me again, I guess. But yeah, if anything happens on the way, I'll clue you guys in. Alright guys, we're coming up on Tutuki. However you pronounce it. In the previous town, this one right here, there's some chicks by the fire, so I had to hit on them real quick just to see how high I can get my my affection for them. And one of them got freaking just under 20, which is pretty cool. But I thought I would weigh that in. So let's talk to this guy. Well, I'll be damned. Excuse me. One is bright, the other is dark, both filled with a spark. Your eyes. You must be a smear. Well, actually, it's for. Never mind. How do you know my name? I knew your uncle, Lorden. Besides, I've always been good with names. Prendergast. What are you doing here? I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce that word. What are you doing here? I would never think to see you in the flesh. Some boy sent me to you. He asked me to deliver this parcel. Oh, my sweet child, I'll throw it away immediately if I were you. Well, why? Well, taking that I know the guy for over 20 years, and like that I can smell this parcel from over here, I guarantee that it contains his feces. Gross, what the heck is wrong with him? Well, he couldn't fool a master prankster, but he sure pulled a number on you. A number 2. I guess it's kind of funny. I've been doing practical jokes to this sack of muscles for decades. If you could have only seen some of my best work. Good memories. Yeah, I bet. Anyways, I hope that bag of crap was not the only thing bringing you to me. Of course not. I've been actually talking with this... Of course not. I've been actually talking with Unigust and Sambor about the pack. So you'd know. Amazing. I was afraid that I'll let the cat out of the bag. We had to be very careful not to share our business with anyone. Always trying to be invisible, anonymous. Well, that must have been weird for Lorden when he became the Castellan. All his attention. My uncle was the Castellan? Yes, he was. And Unigos took over that position after he died. Didn't you know that? No. Unigos never mentioned it. Must have slipped his mind. I love to hear more stories. I'm trying to learn as much as I can about my uncle. Good thing you found me then. I love reminiscing about the adventures of the menacing phantoms. Everyone's names, they change it each time. Menacing phantoms? That was the name of the pack. They didn't tell you that? Those old farts and their memory problems. I'm gonna tell you all about it, but first I need your help. You see, a large pack of wolves formed in the forest nearby. I'm afraid that they'll attack us any moment now. At any moment now. Oh my, that sounds really dangerous. That's it. That's why I need to build Facade as soon as possible. I already have a plan for it, but it won't be much. It won't be as much as Palisade, but oh, I don't know. Sorry guys, I don't know. But a wooden maze all around Tutuki. That way the wolves will get lost, confused, and less likely to attack. Well, that doesn't sound right. I'm just gonna go with this idea. I've got all the necessary tools, all I need some logs, and that's where I need your help. Sure thing I can help gather some logs. Gather some material. How many logs do you need? I believe 1,000 would do. 1,000. Quickly, he could change my name. There's no time to waste. Okay. Alright, I don't know what got homies such a rush. Bring 1,000 logs. I don't think I have the material to chop 1,000 logs. But I'm gonna start chopping. Just gonna give me 2? These trees suck, is what you're saying? They weigh heavy as shit though. Do I just drop them here? Do I give them? Okay, I'm sorry, I'm not reading. I stopped reading it because it said 1,000 logs. Okay, I'm afraid this time it's no joke. We bought this cow a few years back. Her name is Marla. She stopped giving milk a while ago. My wife insisted that we butcher her because soon the meat will become inedible. But I just can't. She was like part of the family now. Kids grew up along with her, sharing memories together. Share memories with the cow. Don't be like that. You know what I mean. We put her down. Just do it out of my sight. No problem. I don't have feelings for food. Sure, I mean. Listen, I could chop the damn cow carrying these fucking logs. Well, he got me. I'm carrying two logs. I can keep those logs there. It's kind of fucked up. Do you have 1,000 logs? Any hoes by the fire? No. Some donkeys. Let's talk to homie's wife. Can I romance his wife? No. Hello. 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 You're Woolred's wife, I presume. That's me, Amanda. And you are? My name is Rasamir. I'm Lauren's nephew, or rather, was. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I never met your uncle, but Roland and him. Sure, we're close friends. What can I help you with? I'm actually help you with your problem. What I told you about Marla. Oh, you're gonna help this big baby with his slaughtering of it? Yes. Finally, thank you for that. Better be quick with it before my overly sensitive husband changes his mind. I will. Okay, where's the big girl at? So I can chop her fucking head off. Where is it? Deal with the cow. I'll follow her to the cow. Why is she not moving her feet? Oh, there we go. Where is the cow, yo? Is it in here? I'm just following her to her room. Oh, follow her into the room, I guess. She sells those, I know that. Okay, a cow. Well, where's the cow? Where'd the cow eat? Oh, here it is. Oh, man. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Damn, if it was a joke, it's too late now. I'm keeping all the meat and the freaking leather. It's too late. Maybe I should drop some of the meat. Or maybe I can see what I craft with the leather too, since I'm kind of overweight right now. Homie's going back to his house. Jump over the fence. How did it go? I killed it. So you really did it, huh? Isn't that what you wanted? Wanted? No. Well, I guess that's what's gonna happen. What had to happen? What about the story about the pack then? Naturally, a deal's a deal, my friend. Before meeting Lord in the Pack, I was, I guess you'd call me a gambling artist, or a professional dice player, but it'd be simpler to call me a common crook. I was traveling from tavern to tavern where I could cheat using my special dice and earn money. I was pretty decent with my act, but Lorden saw through me right away. Sorry, I just change up the words. His eyes were burning a hole in my palm while I was switching the dice, and when I dared to glance in his way, he smiled at me. Even though he knew I was cheating and lost playing with me, he didn't say a thing, paid up, shook my hand, and left the table. I was intrigued like never before, so I followed him. I saw him meeting up with the rest of the pack, so I followed them too. I didn't even know when I lost sight of Sombor, but suddenly he grabbed me from behind. The giant picked me up by the throat with one hand, threatening to kill me if he sees me one more time. That must have been terrifying. The smart thing to do would be to run away and stay away from those people. But I'd never been a smart man, so I kept following them. Next time Sombor added beating to the threat, I couldn't see for 2 weeks out of my left eye, but I didn't stop. They were more and more annoyed with me, so they started to ignore me instead. It didn't bother them that I was following them. Then it stopped bothering them that I riding near them, then with them. This guy just freaking forced his way into the group then, huh? So I started camping them as well, eat with them, and finally one day they entered a tavern. I sat with them at the table, and Lorden just passed me a cup and plate, just like he did for everyone else. Unigus asked about my name, and that was it. I was part of the family. So you're like a stray dog that didn't want to go away. Exactly that. I know how stupid it sounds, pathetic really, but looking back at it, that was the best. Not looking back at it. Looking back, that was the best decision I've ever made. Sure, they were making fun of me from time to time, testing me differently at first. I was the youngest of them. I was the youngest of them all. But after a while, I really felt like one of them, and I know they really loved me. I almost said really loved me, but kind of stumbled over it. And I knew they loved me. That's really beautiful. I'll never forget my first mission. They were tricking a countess into signing over her mansion to the orphanage. It was amazing. I felt ecstatic, at, and just at the same time, a noble crook, without any guilt, but a sense of achievement. And I did look good. And I looked good, and I did good. Sorry. And I did good. Even Lorden's right hand said so. I mean, Unighost, well, he and Lorden were certainly like brothers, but I believe it was always clear for everybody that it was Kestrel who was second in command. Kestrel, who's that? They ain't tell you about her? Well, and I won't as well. It's not my story to tell. You should go and talk to Unighost. I will. It was an immense pleasure meeting you. As well for me. Lorden would have liked you. I promise you that. Till next time, Ratatouille. Till next time. Tell me the Okay, I'm low on food, low on water. Let's eat some shit. I can eat this. Eat. Smack on some food. Oh no! I started. I spammed it a little too much and started eating random shit. Who's this? Yo, it's a chick.
How are you?
18? Hello, stranger. I've been wondering about some time now looking for places simple though. What can I do for you? Hey, romance them all the time. All the time. You seem interesting. Okay, I'm not gonna dub over the romance stuff. That'll take it for an extra 45 minutes to the video, which I don't really want. So, whatever choices I make, you can kind of slow down and watch if you want. But I'm not gonna dub over it. I'm just gonna pick what I pick, and then see how much affection goes up. Okay. Alright. Let's see. She's gonna let me. Oh, she's gonna let me. Never mind, actually.
Goodbye.
That went up to 18. There was a previous girl in the neighboring town that I had talked to, and that she went up to, I believe, 16. Not her age, not her age, her affliction, her affection. This guy's too pricey. Let me see. Check.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, it's too pricey.
Farewell.
Homie, was he crying about it? Or was he sick? Yeah, it's kind of weird, isn't it? Okay, it's dark as hell. I'm gonna cut to when I'm back at the first village. See you guys there. Alright, I cut back because there's like straight up buffalo around here, and I almost ran right into a moose and got freaking jumped or impaled. It's like low-key terrifying at night because I'm just running in a straight line to get to the objective as fast as I can, and I'm not really looking in front of me since I'm trying to run faster, or at least I think it's faster. but I shouldn't run into enemies like that. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead, guys. I'm gonna die. 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 Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm gonna die. Food, tactical. Can I eat this? What's the? Oh, I can't eat that. That's bad. Oh, just chug alcohol. I craft. Oh, I can't even craft while I'm in here. So I have a crossbow and 4 bolts. But I have no idea how to use them. Oh, right here. Okay, so maybe I move the bolts into there. Nice as fuck. I'm gonna die. I have no idea what to do. This meat gives me I think it gives me too much. Stamina's gone. Dirtiness. Okay, I'm gonna pull out 4. I'm gonna try to kill this damn boar. Oh no! I died. Where do I load? Autosave? Where's that at? Oh, I got scared for a second. I was like, what the fuck? Okay. I got jumped by a boar. My spear broke as well, which isn't something I predicted to happen soon, since I wasn't necessarily using it very much. But I did throw it a few times, which probably takes up a lot more durability than anything else. Yo, don't tell me this is the autosave from when I first talked to the guy. Oh, is it? Is the cow still there? Oh, you're lying. Alright, I'll go and catch up to wherever I was previous, and then I'll cut back. But I freaking died. Sucks. So I started talking to this girl again. It was nighttime when I was talking to her, but I was talking to this girl again. And last time my affection that she had for me, I guess you could say, it was at 18. Now it's at 24. So I actually did better than I did last time. But I already killed the cow and everything. I'm gonna go talk to this guy, and then we'll be on our way back to Unighost. I didn't get to record it, but if you look at the bottom left, I have low health. I just got jumped by some thieves. I didn't even see him coming. I was just walking by like along this path, and they came out and started beating me with a club. I freaked out. I just ran straight for the water and threw it, because for some reason they just didn't go to the water. They can't swim maybe, but I just got freaking jumped. I have no idea how to heal other than food. I took a wrong turn as well. But it was so like, it was so out of nowhere. They didn't have any torches out, I would say. They're like right over there where my little dot is. They were just sitting down. I run by, just start getting smacked with a club. Oh, there's no way. Can I mark that spot? That's where my employee is. They're like maybe like along here. Oh yeah, I don't know. You can't even see my mouse, I don't think. But I'll zoom in. They're like in this area between where that little person is and the second kind of split in the road going down. It's like center screen. I could do this. Look, so they're like between, I would say, here and here, possibly like right here. I'm probably gonna leave that mark there, honestly, so I can remember them and kill them later. But I do have one thing I did forget to tell you guys is I have a freaking crossbow. And the problem with it is when I unequip it and equip it, I have to reload it every time. So I got one bolt off into some guy, into some guy, and he didn't go down. He just took that and then ran away when I got into the water. And that was just, it was so out of nowhere. I like got scared. I didn't get to poke him with my spear either, since my first thought was to shoot him in the face with the crossbow. But it's not preloaded. You have to load it every time, and that really screwed me over because I didn't know that you can't preload the weapon and then fire it. You have to load it every time, and I guess I figured that out the hard way. But hope I can talk to this guy and then go to bed, so maybe that'll help me heal. But right now I just got jumped. My food and water are, doing pretty well, but I guess that doesn't really matter right now. I have to like chill out. Oh, I'm here. Okay, I made it back. That would be a little further. Since we're here, there's another girl here. Who was I hitting on?
Hey, old friend.
Oh,
See you soon. Hey, old friend.
There we go. Romance. Damn, what's up, girl? Why are you here? Hey, 21. Let's see, biggest dream. I think I already asked her that. How are you doing, beautiful? Damn. Damn. What are these? I've never felt love like this before, and it scares me, but I'd rather spend my whole life living in fear than to draw even one more breath without you as my wife. Damn it, that's crazy. What are these text lines? You know why bears would never use swords? Oh, somebody left my village, and someone's affliction went down. Said the homicidal chicken. Because they always fight with their bare hands. That's cheesy, but let's see. Yeah, that makes sense. yeah. That makes sense. Homie left my village because there's no house. I'm pretty sure. I'm about to fucking die. Let's talk to this guy. Is that his wife and his kid then? Hello, son. Hello, Universe. Long time no see. Long time indeed, Rasmir. How have you been? Great. I met Wolverd recently. I'm glad. It seems that you're following the path of Lorden's past, just like you wanted to. I do. That's why I'm here, actually. I want to talk to you about Kestrel. Oh, so you've heard about her. Yes, Wolverd mentioned her name, but nothing else. Not my story to tell, he said. Yes? That's really strange. Why would he say it like that? Strange indeed. She's a part of the pack, and that would be it. Your attempt at being casual seems like you're having a stroke. You're right, sorry. I just wasn't prepared for the topic. For her. You see, Kestrel was... I remember the day we met. Me, Lord, and Sambor were coming back from one of the missions. It was truly spectacular. Heist, ruse, battle, revolution, failure. Long story short, we were forced to take a shortcut through a river and lost most of our equipment in the process. Our mounts as well. After a few days of roaming the woods, we came across a small village. We were way too exhausted to even think of trying something elegant. So we decided to just take the horses from the stable and leave some money behind. So we did just that. We started riding the horses out of the village in a hurry. We suddenly heard a loud whistle. Horses stopped in place immediately as if they were enchanted. Lorden fell right off. Sambor was kicking the horse with all its strength, but wouldn't even budge. And then we heard a voice. If you boys want to keep your peckers and heads attached to your bodies, you'll get off my horse and start running. I looked behind me and saw the most beautiful woman I've ever seen holding a bow. with an arrow pointed right at my eye. And the moment your uncle managed to get off the ground, pissed as heck, he started giving her a piece of his mind, so she moved her bow a little and released the arrow. She shot him without a blink. Me and Tamper almost died from laughter. Oh, why? That was the first and pretty much only person that we've met who made Lorden look like a fool, a child even. The sight of Lorden bleeding and us laughing at that must have been the strangest thing. She surely thought we were some kind of loonies. I forgot to read it. I just clicked it. We ended up spending the whole day together. She tended to Lorden's wounds, but didn't say a word to her this entire time. Me and Samba were basically begging her to join us when we explained our mission to her, which we haven't done ever before to a stranger. She said yes, just like that. There wasn't even a pinch of fear in that woman. The bravest soul was ever born. Her only condition was that we take all of the horses. She didn't have any family beside those animals, and family shall never be left behind. There were 5 of them. Some might call it a coincidence. The other, destiny. The 5th was Wolbert, correct? Indeed it was. The steed's name was Burr, which makes it totally fitting to his future owner. Burr was carrying our bags for almost a year before he got himself a rider, and those two became best friends. I'll tell you that. But getting back to Kestrel. Lorden didn't like her at first. Only time I've ever seen him insecure like that. He didn't even put a spell on her with just a glance like every other woman. He resented her for it. For at least a while. Because soon everything fell into place. Sun always rises to the east and sets in the west. No way getting around that. Same thing with Lorden. He always got what he wanted, and that was to be admired and desired. She didn't have a chance, really. They were together? Kestrel and Lorden? Well, it started as a fling, but isn't that how every love starts? Soon they became inseparable. If I didn't know Lorden so well, I'd say she changed him, but he didn't change. He couldn't. He just enjoyed his new game, a relationship. Even Samboy realized it at some point. Everyone did, except Kestrel. Lorden soon became bored with this game, like with any other, so he went back to seducing and having fun with other women. But now, there was another challenge for him. Another thrill of keeping it a secret from Kestrel. It was painful to watch, really painful, especially when I loved them both so much. You mean you love them like a family, right? Smear. I loved Kestrel right from the moment she pointed the arrow at me. Never stopped. But I've always been shy, and living in Lorden's shadow only worsened that. So I kept it to myself for years, until I didn't. What do you mean? We started having an affair. So you betrayed Lorden. Nothing is black and white, dear Samir. But you certainly learn it with age. We all live in infinite shades of gray. But yes, that's undeniable. I've hated myself for it and hated him for hurting the love of my life, for making me lie to her and keep his dirty secrets. While I had one of my own, it was exhausting, to be honest. I couldn't stop. I couldn't lose her. And she couldn't stop loving him as well. I'm not judging you, Unigos. That sounds excruciating. That's not the end of the story. It all went downhill when she got pregnant. Couldn't eat, sleep. I started distancing myself from her. The unknown was killing me. Was Lorden the father? Did I lay with a woman carrying another man's child? Or maybe was it mine? Maybe it was mine. And I wasn't going to raise it, but instead live as his uncle. In a lie. Like a coward. I had the darkest thoughts of rushing through my mind at this time. Still I blame myself for it. Did I wish it to happen? Wished what? The baby was stillborn. I wanted it to die. The baby was stillborn. I wanted to die with it on that day. But I felt relieved at the same time. What kind of person feels relieved in a situation like that? When Lauren left the room, I wanted to see its eyes. I wanted to be sure, to finally know what to feel. She didn't let me. I joined Lorden in his grief. We drank and cried all night. I was pretending to be just an apathetic brother, but I was scum. A scum with grief of his own. The child's little body was burned in the morning, so I couldn't get back to being with Kestrel after that, and neither could Lorden. So she lost three men. So she lost three of her men on that day, all consumed by the flames, blown away by the wind as a smoke and dust. As smoke and dust. I don't know why I said and the dust. Unigust, I'm sorry. I had no idea what you've been through. What you have been through? You have nothing to be sorry for, my child. I was trying to tell you that from the very beginning. You didn't envy the lives we lived. Don't envy the lives we lived. We were trying to do some good and make some change, but we're not heroes. We were not heroes. And we're still paying the price of it. I need to see your Unighost. You said that all of you ended up living in the valley? I don't know where she lives. She didn't want to be found. Not by me, so I never looked. But I'm pretty sure that Soundboard knows. You could try with him. That's what I'm gonna do then. Or Smear, if you see her, tell her that I... Never mind. Be well. Unighost, why you still got feelings, bro? You got a wife and kids, I think. Does he have a wife and kids? I don't know. To be honest, when I first started this game, especially this like save I'm playing on, I didn't necessarily care very much for the story of it, and was kind of just like, I'm gonna do what I want and build and have a village and all that stuff. But now that now that I'm doing a series over it, I'm paying more attention to the story, why I'm here, what I'm doing, and all this stuff, and it's pretty good. But as well, I kind of missed out on the details in the beginning of the game. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, maybe he didn't really tell me, or maybe he hinted at it, or maybe certain dialogue options were available then that kind of keyed me into what might be coming, basically. But I hadn't paid attention, so some of the stuff in the beginning I don't really know. But I wasn't super far. All I really did was talk to Unighost and then run around and build the village, kill some animals, and that was it for that. I'm gonna go home and let's see how I get my health back up. Maybe I eat some flowers or something and get my health up like that. But yeah, I'll cut to when I figure it out. And I'm not sure the time either on this video. I've been playing for a while, but I've also been cutting around, so I'm not sure how long this video is. I hope it's not too long, but I'm gonna cut to when I get my health up, because I don't want to do anything with low health. I might get jumped again or something, and yeah, we'll see. I'll be back. Alright, I was gonna cut back to when I had more health. I slept a day. I got a bit of health. There's a certain plant that I've read. I ain't searched up where the plant was or anything. But I checked my knowledge, right? Because I'd seen the plant before. So I know, I kind of vaguely remember what it looks like. I don't think it's around here, but as far as I know, it looks kind of like this. But I think maybe a little more red. But upon looking around to my knowledge, coming here, I did a little farm area, but I need fertilizer, and I still have no idea how to get my people to work. But for now, it's probably gonna be for this video. It looks like it was around 30 or so minutes. So I checked up on it, but that is gonna be for this one, guys. I did a lot. I did a lot of running, but got jumped and shot at people, rather the other way around. But yeah, that is it. If you liked it, leave a like. If you want to see more, then go ahead and subscribe. I have a lot of other content coming out. Next month, Starfield's dropping, which is super hyped. I know there's been like some controversy with it not being good because of certain shooting mechanics or because of how certain recoil looks or a bunch of other stuff. It being locked in 60 frames as well. But yeah, that's it for this one. And I'll see you guys next time.